turmoil and drama in Parliament as minority and majority MPs nearly locked up in fisticuffs. Ishayasu MP Stephen Amo and South Dai MP Roxton Nelson Dafiamepo disagreed and clashed over a photo capturing alleged illegal sand-winning activities in the Keta coastal area and its environs. Videos of the incident, which has gone viral, capture the two MPs being restrained by some of their colleagues and members of the media. Now, there's more in the following report by my colleague, Kwesi Parker-Wilson.
Let's react to it. Let me introduce
The bone of contention, which nearly degenerated, had to do with an image used by the majority caucus to back their claim that the recent tidal waves, which has displaced over 1,000 people along the coastal area, is largely due to sand-winning activities of residents. Deputy Majority Leader Alexander Fenyomakin, who brandished the picture to back their assertion, said despite government interventions, if measures are not put in place to halt the illegal activities of residents within the catchment area, they will always be susceptible to the tides. Addressing the media in Parliament, he cautioned the NDC MPs against politicization of the issue and charged them to fashion out strategies to deal with the illegal activities of sand winning along the coastal area.
We want to state that the entire coast of Keta is under serious threat due to its soft geology and low-lying topography, climate change. And the climate change has effect on the physical effect that have caused the sea levels to rise in recent years, resulting in higher tides that overflow their shores and end up in the communities along the Keta coast. Part of Keta's sandy earth is swept away and transported by the natural force of tidal waves during sea erosion. Tidal waves are already powerful, but they are aided even more by climate change, which causes extreme weather patterns. Several consequences could be expected from the sea level rise in Ghana. So clearly, these are facts. And as a result of the sand winning, matters are getting complicated. So I would plead that much as government is making effort to provide relief, the relief items are themselves not the solution. They are temporary relief after the whole thing has occurred. But then what steps can we take? And this is where I am appealing to stakeholders in that region to work together with those involved in sand winning, because the research is clearly pointing to the fact that these activities are making the people there more vulnerable, and it will cost the nation more money in terms of recovery, in terms of settling these people. So for emphasis, I am calling once again on our colleagues in the Volta region to look at this as a national disaster and not look out for scoring cheap political points. Because obviously, we never heard them talk about the effect of what we are seeing today. And in all their address, not a single statement was made. Meanwhile, the activities of sand winners are all over the place. And it's recorded. It's on the internet. It's happening daily.
NDC members from the voter caucus who were also lurking around the corner, eavesdropping on the majority presser, snatched the picture from the deputy majority leader, which led to the heated exchanges.
Let's react to it. Let me introduce you.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention for 1 second?
The NDC MPs cast doubt on the image used by the NPP MPs.
The Honorable Deputy Majority Leader says this is attributable to sun winning. That is the most pathetic statement I have heard on this matter. He demonstrates a certain lack of understanding of the geomorphological formation and causage of denudation of our coastline in this country. So, and he has come here to bring a picture that clearly is not even reflective of the coastline of Keta or Aflau or Angloga or where I come from. Our coastline has no forest on the coastline. Our coastline from Aflau to Anyangwi through Angloga is full of pristine sand. It has nothing like the forested beach line he has introduced to you as being representative in terms of photography of the coastline of Keta. I am not trying to underrate the relevance of denigrating our coastline as a result of sand winning. But to say that the lives of the over 4,000 people were caused or destroyed by tidal waves as a result of sand winning is, with all due respect to him, unacceptable.
My colleague Kweku Asante joins me in the studio with an image search activity. If we find this image, whether or not it originated from Ghana, Kweku, you've been looking at the internet. You've been doing what we call the image reverse search.
Yeah, reverse search.
Exactly. What did you find?
All right, so we've been combing through the internet. This is the picture that is the bone of contention between minority and majority MPs as to what exactly is the origin. So let's go to the screen. This is the picture that the majority put in their document that they presented to Parliament to show that one of the reasons why the tidal waves is very much pronounced in that particular part of town is because of sand winning. So they show this picture in the document they showed. But if you go through the reverse image search that we've done, this first picture came up first in 2013 in Sierra Leone. And so in Sierra Leone, this is the first time this picture came up.
Okay, so you see the link to that story.
Right, sand mining threatens homes and livelihoods.
And this is the newhumanitarian.org. Right. And that is 2013.
Right.
Okay.
And so if you just look down here, there is sand winning threatens coastal tourism, central region.
Yes.
But that is 2019. That
2019.
is 6 whole years after this first image surfaced on the internet, 2019.
So this is the first time, according to our search, that this image was used in Ghana.
In Ghana. But it
had been used
in Keta.
in 2013.
Central region. So if you go down a bit, you would see that this image had also been used around the Keta, and it says Keta Municipal Assembly must stop all sound activities. This is actually an article that was written by a writer, VKL Jokoto.
Vincent
all right?
Jokoto.
It had nothing originally having to do with tidal waves. But that is also in 2021. That is almost 8 to 9 years since it first surfaced on the internet from the Sierra Leone place. So this image, as we have searched, the first time it came up on the internet was in 2013. In Sierra Leone, it came up in 2019 in Ghana, in the central region, and 2021, and the Keta, as an article someone had written. Someone had also used it again in India, had posted something on Twitter a very long time ago, long before it resurfaced in Ghana. It had been used by a tweet.
Let's check the second page. Let's check out the second page.
So this is the tweet I'm talking about by Vince Baisa on Twitter. He says, you can continue to pour sand and build beaches if your money is illegal sand mining operations continue to take the lives of innocent people in India. So this is a tweet that someone made, and if we could just see the tweet from there, you would see that it was tweeted a long time ago before this image actually also resurfaced again
on the internet.
In
So
Ghana.
that is Vince's, well, it came up a while ago, but essentially that is it. And so, Kweku, thank you very much for helping us put this in perspective and to really look at the origin of that photograph, which has generated controversy. The Inshaso MP, Stephen Amwa, joins us on the line with a reaction to the story. Thank you very much, sir, for your time here on JoyNews Prime. Mr. Amwa, you are challenging the claims by the Southern MP, Roxanne Dafiameto, that their meeting, which resulted in the exchanges that we saw.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. But before then, please, multimedia, I'm just begging you. Joy FM, this is the second time they've done this to me. We have a very good relationship. Everybody needs you. You also need everyone, especially as a politician. And I don't think I'm happy with what they did to me. That they interviewed him and they never spoke to me. He said whatever he wanted and tarnished my reputation. I don't think that is very good.
Well, we have the opportunity now. But apologies for whatever transpired.
Somebody may not listen to what I'm saying. Somebody may listen, but I'm saying that talk to them. I beg them. Please, I thank you for this opportunity. I'm surprised that Roxanne is actually telling the entire Ghanaian a story that he knows. It's not exactly so. And he's trying to paint a picture as if in Parliament we are having antagonistic relationship between the majority and the minority. It's extremely unfortunate. What happened was so simple. Deputy Speaker Afenyomakin was conducting a press conference, and Honorable Kofi Amabua just jumped into it. I mean, the media asked them, and he started disrupting the press conference by shouting on top of his voice. So I even quickly just came out like, oh, Honorable, a senior man, we all like and respect you. Why are you doing that? Before God, I was even laughing. And you were standing there with Roxanne. I even went there because Roxanne is my friend. He's changed the story entirely. I'm even surprised.
Well, Honorable, because of time, the specific claim that he made, which you do not find, which you say is not true, is that he said that you had told him you were going to disrupt their meeting, and you did. That's according to him.
No.
So your response to that specific claim?
That's why I'm keeping my side. I'll end soon so that you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, because of time constraints, sir.
Oh, my God. So he was there. I even went with my back to just to show friendly. Everybody was there, like hugging somebody from your back, and we're all laughing. Then they forced Afenyomakin and took that document from him. That was when I followed them to our cafeteria. We came back, and we were all not in a very angry or whatever manner. We were struggling, and we took the document. So the deputies asked me to just go to where they are doing the press conference, and also make sure I listen to whatever they want to pour out there so that we can react. Then I went to stand there, and then everybody was there. I'm surprised. Like, he said, if I don't away from there, he'll beat me or something like that. Everybody was there. And he was so serious. I was like, well, why will he beat me? You can't beat me. And I got angry. I mean, I'm very sorry that I also got angry. But I'm a human being. But he's changing the story. It wasn't anything. They actually put up, behaviors that I don't want to talk about it because I respect them.
Very well.
It wasn't an issue that we should put into the public domain.
Very well. So you didn't say what he claims that... So you didn't say what he claims you have said. But just before you go, Mr. Amwa, once I have you, let me ask you this. The photograph in contention is imagined not to be representative of anywhere here in Ghana. How do you react to that?
I cannot speak to that. I want to be very honest with you. Something that I don't know. I'm not the kind of person I easily lie. Because I went there, I met my leader conducting a press conference, and by our conventions, we all stood by him.
Okay, to provide support.
So whether the picture was so or not, that is something that can be discussed or explained well by my leader.
Very well. I want to thank you for your time.
This falsehood about me, I'm so surprised.
Mr. Amwa, I'm grateful that you could join us. That's the Inshaso MP, Stephen Amwa there. Meanwhile, the Works and Housing Minister, Asensu Boache, is hopeful that the 2022 budget would make provision for the construction of a sea defense project in the affected communities.
Then we have started, we are on it, and I'm very hopeful that very soon we will come to terms with the funding and we will be able to go back to sites. Like I said, all the preparations have been done. Technical evaluations, even the contractor who will do it has been identified. So it's now to raise the money. And we have started serious engagement with the Ministry of Finance. And very soon, I'm very hopeful that we'll be able to get the money to go to site.
At least they will have a mention relative to this project.
I'm very hopeful that he will say something about it.